Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Abbots Address. Today is Tuesday, May 3rd. I haven't played this kind of guitar in a while. What shall I do to re-encounter it? Well, pick it up, kind of say hi, make sure it's tuned. Good enough. And start again. Yeah, that's right. There could be some simple things. Which is relevant to however long I did it before I stopped doing it. Remember how it feels. And then continue engaging. Etc. Now, why am I doing this? Not a video guitar lesson, although that's, whatever. This is Abbott's Address. How come? Well, there was a really interesting question that got posted on the Facebook thing to me last week, I think it was, asking the question, look, how do I get back into practice if I've been out of practice for a while? That's a question that a lot of us will face at various points. It's a good one. And the first thing is to say that the stories that we tell ourselves about how long it's been and how difficult it is, or whether or not it's et cetera, all these different sort of mental stories, those are like the first barrier. That sort of self-talk of, whatever. Just drop the stories. Just decide I'm gonna engage the practice again. Very simple. You make the decision. And whatever lists pop up about whatever, don't give it your power, honestly. Just as soon as you sit down and take the posture again and put yourself in Zazen, as soon as you take a single breath and focus that way, boom, you're instantly in the timeless time of real practice. There is no time, so to say. It's an ancient and immediate kind of experience, I think. And it's accessible to us anytime. Now, it doesn't matter if I haven't practiced for a couple of years or a couple of decades or a couple of days. As soon as I sit down in the posture, I'm fully and completely manifesting Zazen, fully and completely manifesting the reality and truth of the practice. And you can trust that. I trust that. We can trust that. So simply decide to sit down again and engage the practice. And then to help that, just decide to walk in the door again, walk into the temple, come in, say hi. My name's whatever your name happens to be. I haven't been around a while. How are you? Nice to meet you. Some friends will be there. Some new folks will be there. Some people you won't see, whatever. Just jump in and engage. Believe me, there's a whole group of folks that go through a process where they hear about the temple or Zen practice, and then they read some stuff for a while, and then eventually they kind of eke in the door, and then do the intro thing, let's say, orientation kind of deal, and then have a great time, and then I don't see them again for a while, and then they kind of come back in, and there's this kind of back and forth, and eventually it just settles in and they practice until something happens, and then they maybe take a break for a while, and then float back in, and this kind of thing happens. So, in an ideal setting, sure, you hear one phrase of the sutra, come to complete awakening, and then you just, boom, that's it for the rest of your life. But come on, it's not usually really like that for us. So, if your intuition is saying, I would like to re-engage with this, if your deeper self, your higher self, your truer self is feeling the call again of Zazen and Sangha, practice and all that, trust it. And just drop the stories of why you can't or shouldn't or what's in the way, and just sit down and pay attention to your breath. I mean, that's what we're talking about here in a way. And then come in the door. Come in and say hi to folks. Just do it. If we treat it like a sport where there's scorecards and competitions with others or with ourselves or what have you, then it's all funny. Just don't do that. Just come in again and start practicing. Say hi. That's it. Kind of like that guitar, you know. Pull it out of the case, dust it off a little bit, tune it, maybe make sure the strings are cool, and then boom, it's right there for me. So the same way, your practice is right there for you if you let it be there for you. Okay, enter the timeless time again, come into practice. Be good to see you. Now, announcements. This Sunday is still Ongo, so we've got the Ongo class will be happening. But then, I think that's about it, because the week after that we go into Session. So a week from Thursday, we open into Session, I think it is, and we go into a Session, and then we have the Ongo closing. So let's rally. Let's have a strong end to Ongo. We'll have the Ongo closing ceremony a week from this Sunday. I hope everybody can come and participate and be a part of that. It's usually kind of a fun celebration. And I look forward to seeing you all there. Please do register for Session. We're getting to the point now where we really need to have that done so we can account for food and bunks and all that stuff. And then finally, I'd just like to shout out to Kaishin and everybody who participated in the recent open mic night at the temple. It went very well. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed everyone's creative effort and activity. It was fun to be a part of. So we'll have more of those coming. Okay, thank you everybody. We'll see you in the Zendo.